Hello again. So this little tank I've got, I'm just going to paint the back of it black just so that I can see my fish better against it, where it's going to be. And it's going to be, where I'm going to put it is going to be against a window at this side at the back. So if I paint that black, it stops the, the sun getting in all day and the algae, and and we can deal with that. So I'm basically, this is what I use. I don't know if anyone's seen it before. Use a bit of that. I've had that a long time, this paint. I painted, so you can see there's not that much been used, but I did my upstairs tank with my goldfish in. That 250 litre tank up there has been done with this before, and all I use is a good old fashioned little sponge roller and a little rolling tray. I've masked off the bottom just because I don't want any mess on the stand. Not that it matters because it's a quarantine tank. I'm doing it just because I want the actual be able to see the fish in for a dark background that generally colour up a bit better. So I'm just going to do that and then I'll be back in a sec. Right, so I'm back painting. So basically all I do, I mean there's loads of videos on this on the internet of people who've done it more than I, but I've done it a few times. And basically I like to just use a little sponge roller, get plenty of it on. Look, that's why you have mask on. You put some masking tape on. So yeah, basically this it'll be all horizontal like this. So I've basically painted it all horizontal. The next coat, I will do two coats. I'll do vertical. Yeah, just get the best coverage from the other side. I mean, this looks a bit gritty on the back, but from the other side it'll look silky smooth after you've done your two coats. So I just need to get it into this bottom bit. It wouldn't normally matter that much. It doesn't matter now because it's a quarantine tank, but if you're putting substrate in, your substrate will generally be higher than where I'm going to now anyhow, so I ain't got to get right into the bottom bit. And you could, I'm going to, because job's worth doing. But yeah, there's no real need to get in there, to get right down. I'm just going to get as low as I can with this thing. Right to the edges, both sides. And in theory, yeah, so you can still see through from it. That's why you give it more than one coat. But they don't take long to dry, don't they, acrylic? And it's real easy to peel off. That same tool that I like to use for the bloody stickers on the tank, if you was to use that once it's dried, you'll just peel it straight off. Just come off like a plastic film. So, I'll be back in a bit when I'm doing the next ones. Right, so hello again guys. The back of that's fully painted. But we're not here for that, we're here for this filter now. So, this little beast. Now, sorry, I'm just adjusting this so I can actually see it. So that little beast, as I showed you if you go and look at the unboxing type of thing, the kit look, it basically comes with two of these in. Two bits of, I'd say medium, it's medium to fan, it's not quite either, but it's immediate fan to medium form, and there's just two blocks of that in that entire thing. One of them's been cut up by me while I was testing stuff, but I want to put loads of seeded biomedia in that I've already got. So what I've done is I've doctored it a bit. If you want to see how the proper dual filters want to be set up, go and look at Pond Guru's site, channel, and he's got tons of filters, and until he gets one of these on, he'll do it better than me. But until he does, this isn't a bad way of doing them, until I see a better one. So what I've done is I've got a bit of medium foam, a bit of coarse, look, so it's like I've shaped it like that. Oh, it's hard to see. Like that maybe. So that, I'm getting the most space out. So once that's in here, hopefully you can see, the heater goes in there, but it only goes to about here. So I'm going to fill the bottom of that up with a bit of biomecha, something to catch muck as well as a bit of biomedia down the bottom of there. And then I'm going to fill, instead of having two sponges in this section here, and that's it, I'm going to fill the rest of this up with biomedia. So I've got from here all the way down there. You know, decent chunk of seeded media and that. I mean, you could put a poly pad on this as well. You could use multiple foams, just bear with me. So what you could do is, I say I've been messing about, so there's a bit of coarse, put a piece of coarse in, then a bit of medium, you know, and do all, you know, all the different, you know, things. That's obviously cut a bit weird, but you know what I mean? And then you could have a poly pad. The thing is, I want to use as much of the space as I can, and I do still want the heater in here. So, and the only way water comes in is through here. So it goes into there, and your heater's in. So it goes around, and then it comes through here, and it gets sucked up in this section by the pump. That's where the intake is for the pump to blow it out. So everything in the bottom of there, I'll be getting the water going through it. So, because it's only a quarantine for me, I'm literally going to have these in there like so. So that'll do me a bit of mechanical filtration and a bit of extra bio in the bottom. And then all that's going to be full of decent, good biomedia, making the water all clean and good. And that's it really. I'll show you it running when I've got the biomedia, and I'm off to go and take this tank back in and fill it up. But yeah, it's not a great filter, but it ain't a bad neither, you know, so I'm going to use it. Cheers, bye. Hello again, Kelly here. Quick look at this tank. As you can see, it's set up on a bench thing. It's rated for like 150 odd kilos. That the tank's probably only about 65, 70 tops, so it should be alright for the short time it's going to be on it. So this is the quarantine, and that's just fake plants, just to basically give the fish somewhere to hide. No startling. The filter's set up. It's set up a bit different from how it comes. I will show you inside there in a sec. Might be a bit interesting to do that, but we'll see. There's a bit of muck in there because, as you can see, there's a big bag of Substrat Pro in there as well. I was going to use bio gravel, but it turns out I ain't actually got any in my sump. All the bio gravel I've got's in my trickle filter upstairs, and I don't want to mess about with that, so it's got Substrat, which is about the same shape and size. And I say it was the top bag, so there's muck all over from that, which is good. So my plan is Thursday of this week. It is now Monday. I'm gonna go and get some new fish. But yeah, as a little tank goes, it's alright. A little quarantine. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at this filter and see if I can get the lid off and still let you see anything. Right, so back in the saddle. So hopefully you can see that's where the trying not to any glare. That's where the heater goes down and the water's sucked in through. Then it goes into that sponge, and then there's all that Substrat in there. So there's quite a lot. So my plan is I'm going to run it for a week with a bit of stuff in the tank to keep the bacteria alive. Then give it give it a water change on Thursday when I bring the fish in, and then hopefully get some fish anyway. They had some golden barbs which I was looking at, but I'm going to go and have a look in the best shop in the town, which is Ings Lane, and we'll have a look. So yeah, so I'm trying to get that's the thing. Sorry, I've got that thing off. There's the light. But yeah, as a little tank goes, I've just binned it. Oh, it's like I've just stood on some Lego. I don't know how I ain't got any Lego. Oh, it was a tripod. Oh, the horror. Professional video making. So yeah, there's the tank. There's a few bits and bobs for the fish to add in, to make them more comfortable. Just going to put the, oh, there you are. There's the pump and the thingy. So basically, we're going to try and do this while I'm on camera without really breaking everything. So that just goes in there and just click. Yep, there we are. So that's clicked on. In theory, I can probably bosh them back on again. And they are. And I ain't got the Venturi thing on, although I will again bosh that on and we can have a look at it. So if you want loads of bubbles and noise, I mean, you can adjust that. But yeah, look, that's what you get. You get bubbles everywhere, so not a massive fan. Then again, I might have a look at it and a bit of a tune of it, so I won't be a sec. Right, so I've got it now, so it's just doing a little bit of bubbles. So yeah, it's adjustable. You just turn the top section there, which goes under the hood, and as I say, it's not a bad little tank. I mean, I've stirred it up a little bit, but it'll do the job. And as I say, it's just there in my fish room where the backside of that big one is. There's a bit of a cutout where the sump is, so I can see levels. But yeah, it's a nice little tank, really. Good little starter tank, I mean, or if you just want a few little fish, nano fish and stuff. And back in the room with the light on. So the light isn't too bright, it's not bad. I mean, I won't... it'll grow plants, it's just a little LED one. As you can maybe see the reflection of the light. Here again. So basically I've just put a big bag of substrate in and filled it up with it as well. So there we go. That's the end of that. I just wanted to show you the filter more than anything, just because I said I was going to in the earlier bit of the video. So I've got a boo-row. It's my fish boo-row, and just look at the misery and horror in there. I really need to deal with that. Thanks for watching. Bye.